Artificial intelligence is supposed to make business easier. It is supposed to save time. It is supposed to reduce repetitive work. It is supposed to help teams move faster, serve customers better, and create new revenue. But here is the truth most business leaders are not saying out loud. Most AI projects are failing. Not because artificial intelligence is weak. Not because the tools are useless. Not because the technology is fake. Most AI projects fail because businesses are implementing AI the wrong way. They are buying tools before understanding the problem. They are automating broken workflows. They are feeding AI messy data. They are skipping employee training. They are ignoring security, compliance, and change management. Then, when the project fails, they blame the technology. But AI is not usually the problem. The real problem is how AI is being introduced into the business. Welcome to Grow with Technology. Today, we are breaking down one of the biggest issues facing entrepreneurs, startup founders, executives, and small business owners right now. Why most AI projects fail, and how we fix it. This matters because AI is no longer optional. Your competitors are testing it. Your customers are expecting faster service. Your employees are looking for better tools. Your industry is changing. The goal is not to use AI just because it is popular. The goal is to use AI to solve real business problems. That is where the winners are going to separate from everybody else. Where does our important information live? Is it accurate? Is it updated? Who owns it? Who is allowed to access it? Is customer information protected? Are files named consistently? Are processes documented? Are employees entering data the same way? Do we have duplicate records? Do we know what information AI should and should not use? This matters because AI is only as reliable as the information connected to it. For a small business, this does not mean you need $1 million data team. It means you need structure. You may need to clean your CRM. You may need to organize your Google Drive. You may need to standardize intake forms. You may need to update your frequently asked questions. You may need to document your sales process. You may need to create a simple knowledge base. You may need to decide which data should remain private. That is how AI becomes safer and more useful. The fourth reason AI projects fail is lack of employee adoption. This may be the most underestimated reason. A business can buy the best AI tool in the world. But if employees do not use it, the project fails. Many leaders announce AI like this: we bought a new system. Everyone needs to use it. That is not enough. Employees need context. They need training. They need confidence. They need to understand why the change matters. They need to know AI is not just another management experiment. They need to see how it helps them. When employees hear AI, many worry about replacement. They may think, is this going to take my job? They may think, is leadership using this to monitor me? They may think, is this going to make my work harder? They may think, I already have too many systems. If leadership does not address those concerns, resistance grows. And resistance kills adoption. The better message is this: AI is not here to replace your value. AI is here to remove repetitive chaos. That is a powerful shift. AI can help employees spend less time on repetitive tasks and more time on higher value work. Less copying and pasting. Less searching through emails. Less manual reporting. Less repetitive customer questions. Less typing the same response over and over. Less chasing follow-ups. Less administrative overload. More time for customers. More time for strategy. More time for creativity. More time for problem solving. More time for revenue generating work. That is the message employees need to hear. But the message alone is not enough. Training matters. Employees need hands-on examples. They need prompt templates. They need workflow guides. They need safe use rules. They need examples of what good output looks like. They need to know when to trust AI and when to review it. They need to know what information not to put into public AI tools. They need to know how to escalate issues. They need to know how AI fits into their daily work. Without training, AI becomes confusing. With training, AI becomes a productivity partner. The fifth reason AI projects fail is no clear owner. This happens all the time. Leadership says, we are doing AI. IT thinks operations owns it. Operations thinks marketing owns it. Marketing thinks leadership owns it. Employees think the vendor owns it. The vendor thinks the business owns it. Now nobody truly owns the outcome. That is a recipe for failure. Every AI project needs a project owner. Someone must be accountable for the business outcome. Someone must define the workflow. Someone must coordinate the team. Someone must manage the vendor. Someone must track results. Someone must collect feedback. Someone must make decisions when the project hits roadblocks. Without ownership, AI projects drift. Meetings happen. Ideas get discussed. Tools get tested. But nothing becomes operational. That is why AI implementation should be treated like a real business project. It needs a sponsor. It needs a project manager. It needs users. It needs success metrics. It needs a timeline. It needs testing. It needs feedback loops. It needs ongoing improvement. AI is not a one-time installation. It is an operating capability. The sixth reason AI projects fail is unrealistic expectations. AI is powerful, but it is not magic. It will not instantly fix years of disorganization. It will not replace leadership. It will not understand your business without context. It will not automatically know your brand voice. It will not clean your data unless you design that process. It will not guarantee perfect answers. It will not remove the need for human judgment. Many businesses expect AI to perform like a senior employee on day one. That is not how successful implementation works. AI needs setup. AI needs examples. AI needs guardrails. AI needs testing. AI needs feedback. AI needs improvement. The best businesses do not treat AI as a magic button. They treat it as a system that gets better with structure. Start small. Test one workflow. Measure results. Improve the process. Then expand. That approach beats trying to automate the whole company at once. The seventh reason AI projects fail is no measurement. This is a major issue. A company launches AI and everyone says it feels useful. But nobody measures the results. How much time did it save? How much money did it save? Did lead response improve? Did customer satisfaction increase? Did sales conversion go up? Did employees use it? Did errors go down? Did revenue increase? Did the project reduce costs? If you cannot answer those questions, you cannot prove ROI. And if you cannot prove ROI, leadership may eventually cut the project. AI needs metrics. For a sales AI project, track response time, follow-up rate, booked calls, qualified leads, and closed deals. For a customer service AI project, track ticket volume, resolution time, customer satisfaction, escalation rate, and repeat issues. For a marketing AI project, track content production speed, engagement, clicks, leads, conversions, and cost per asset. For an operations AI project, track hours saved, cycle time, error reduction, and employee satisfaction. For a project management AI project, track reporting time, risks identified, delayed tasks, and decision speed. Measurement turns AI from a cool idea into a business case. The eighth reason AI projects fail is poor security and governance. This is especially important. Business owners and employees may copy sensitive information into AI tools without thinking. Customer data, employee records, financial reports, legal documents, private contracts, medical information, banking information, confidential strategy. That can create serious risk. Every AI project needs guardrails. What tools are approved? What data can be used? What data is restricted? Who can access AI systems? How are outputs reviewed? How are customer records protected? How are errors reported? How are vendors evaluated? How are compliance requirements handled? AI governance does not have to be complicated. But it must exist. A simple AI policy can protect the business. Employees should know what is allowed, what is not allowed, and when human review is required. This is not about slowing innovation. It is about making AI safe enough to scale. The ninth reason AI projects fail is treating AI like a side experiment instead of a business transformation. A lot of companies run small AI experiments. That is fine. Testing is good. But if AI never moves into the real workflow, it never creates real impact. The business may have a few employees using AI individually. One person uses it to write emails. Another uses it for social media captions. Another uses it for spreadsheet formulas. Another uses it to summarize meetings. That is helpful, but it is not transformation. Transformation happens when AI becomes part of how the business operates. Lead intake, customer support, project delivery, sales follow-up, marketing production, document processing, knowledge management, training, reporting, decision-making. That is when AI begins to change performance. Individual productivity is good. Workflow productivity is better. Business model improvement is best. The 10th reason AI projects fail is chasing trends instead of solving pain. This is a dangerous trap. Every week there is a new AI tool, a new agent, a new model, a new platform, a new automation trend, a new viral use case. Business leaders can get distracted. They jump from one tool to the next. They never fully implement anything. They never build a system. They never train the team. They never measure results. They are busy, but not improving. The winning strategy is not to chase every tool. The winning strategy is to identify your highest value business problems and solve them with the right technology. Trends come and go. Business pain points are real. Customers waiting too long is real. Employees wasting hours is real. Leads going cold is real. Manual reporting is real. Poor follow-up is real. Lost revenue is real. Operational delays are real. Start there. Now let's talk about how we fix it. The first fix is an AI readiness assessment. Before launching a project, evaluate the business. What are the top 3 operational pain points? What tasks are repetitive? Where is revenue leaking? Where are customers frustrated? Where are employees overloaded? What data is available? What systems are already in place? What tools are being used? What security risks exist? Who needs to be involved? This assessment prevents wasted spending. It helps the business focus. It turns AI from a vague idea into a practical plan. The second fix is workflow mapping. This is where the business documents how work actually gets done. Not how leadership thinks it gets done. Not how the policy says it gets done. How it really happens. Who receives the request? What information is collected? What system is used? What step causes delays? What gets repeated? What requires approval? What requires human judgment? What can be automated? What should not be automated? Workflow mapping reveals the truth. And once you see the truth, you can improve it. The third fix is choosing high-impact AI use cases. Not every AI idea should be first. The best first project should be simple, valuable, and measurable. For many small businesses, strong starting points include lead response automation, appointment scheduling, customer FAQ response, proposal drafting, content repurposing, invoice follow-up, internal knowledge search, project status reporting, email triage, document summarization. These areas usually have repetitive work, clear pain, and measurable outcomes. Start where the impact is obvious. The fourth fix is data cleanup. This is where many companies want to skip ahead. But do not skip it. Clean your CRM. Update customer records. Standardize service categories. Organize documents. Remove duplicate records. Update FAQs. Create templates. Document common processes. Define naming conventions. Decide what information AI can access. Data cleanup makes AI smarter. It also makes the business stronger even before automation begins. The fifth fix is selecting the right AI tools. The right tool depends on the use case. A chatbot may be right for customer support. A CRM automation may be right for sales. A content AI workflow may be right for marketing. A document AI tool may be right for legal or operations. An internal knowledge assistant may be right for employee support. A reporting assistant may be right for management. Do not pick the tool because it is popular. Pick the tool because it fits the workflow. That is the difference between AI hype and AI implementation. The sixth fix is building human-in-the-loop review. This is important. AI should not make every decision alone, especially in sensitive areas. Human review protects quality. It catches mistakes. It builds trust. It helps employees learn how to work with AI. For example, AI can draft a customer email, but a team member can approve it. AI can summarize a contract, but a legal professional should review it. AI can recommend a sales follow-up, but the salesperson should personalize it. AI can produce a report, but a manager should validate it. The goal is not blind automation. The goal is smart automation. The seventh fix is employee training. This is where AI success becomes real. Train people on the workflow. Train people on the tool. Train people on prompt writing. Train people on quality review. Train people on data safety. Train people on what not to automate. Train people on escalation. Train people on measuring results. The best training is practical. Show employees how AI helps with their actual work. Do not give them generic AI theory. Give them real examples. Before and after. Old process versus new process. Manual task versus AI-supported workflow. Confusion versus clarity. That is how adoption grows. The eighth fix is measurement and optimization. After launch, track the results. Do not assume it is working. Measure it. Review it. Improve it. Ask the team what is working. Ask customers what feels better. Look at the numbers. Adjust the workflow. Improve prompts. Update templates. Fix broken handoffs. Add missing data. Remove unnecessary steps. AI implementation is not one and done. It is continuous improvement. Now let's bring this to life with examples. Example 1, AI for lead response. Many small businesses lose money because they respond to leads too slowly. A potential customer fills out a form. They want a quote. They want help. They are ready to talk. But the business responds hours later or the next day. By then, the customer has already contacted a competitor. AI can fix this when implemented correctly. The workflow could look like this. A website lead comes in. AI sends an instant personalized response. AI asks qualifying questions. The lead is scored. The right team member is notified. A follow-up task is created. The lead receives a scheduling link. The CRM is updated. The owner can see the full pipeline. Now AI is not just writing messages. AI is helping save revenue. Example 2, AI for customer service. A business receives the same questions every day. What are your hours? What services do you offer? How much does it cost? How do I book? Where are you located? What is your refund policy? Do you serve my area? Employees answer the same questions repeatedly. AI can handle the first layer, but only if the business builds the knowledge base first. The company needs updated FAQs, service details, pricing guidelines, escalation rules, human handoff instructions, brand tone. Now the AI assistant can answer common questions quickly while humans handle complex issues. That improves speed without sacrificing quality. Example 3, AI for marketing. A small business owner knows they need content. LinkedIn posts, YouTube scripts, email newsletters, blog posts, short videos, social captions. But they do not have enough time. AI can help, but only if the brand message is clear. The business needs content pillars. Audience definition. Offer clarity. Tone of voice. Calls to action. Proof points. Product details. Customer pain points. Now AI can help repurpose one idea into multiple marketing assets. One podcast can become a newsletter, 5 social posts, 3 short video scripts, an email, and a blog post. That is not random content. That is a content engine. Example 4, AI for project management. Project managers spend hours creating status reports. They chase updates. They summarize risks. They prepare meeting notes. They organize action items. AI can help by summarizing meeting transcripts, drafting status reports, identifying risks, and turning conversations into action items. But the project workflow must be structured. What format should the status report use? What risks matter? Who owns action items? Where are decisions stored? How are deadlines tracked? AI can help, but the project operating system must be clear. Example 5, AI for internal knowledge. Employees waste time searching for information. Where is that policy? What is the process? Who approved that decision? Where is the template? What did we do last time? AI can help employees search internal knowledge quickly. But again, the documents must be organized. Old policies should be removed. Current procedures should be labeled. Access rules should be defined. Sensitive information should be protected. The AI assistant should be trained on the right materials. Now employees get answers faster, and managers spend less time answering repeat questions. This is what AI success looks like. It is not about replacing people. It is about improving the system. It is about removing repetitive chaos. It is about helping the business move faster with less friction. Now let's talk directly to entrepreneurs and small business owners. You do not need to automate everything. You do not need 20 tools. You do not need to become a technical expert overnight. You need to start with one painful process. One workflow. One measurable outcome. Ask yourself, what task do we repeat every week? What customer issue keeps coming back? Where are we losing leads? Where are we wasting time? Where are employees frustrated? Where do mistakes happen? Where does the business depend too much on manual follow-up? Pick one. Then fix that workflow with AI. That is how momentum starts. A smart first AI project could save 5 hours a week. Then 10. Then 20. A smart lead response workflow could help close more deals. A smart content workflow could increase visibility. A smart customer service workflow could improve satisfaction. A smart reporting workflow could improve decision-making. AI success compounds. But only when it is implemented correctly. Now here is the hard truth. Some businesses will lose with AI. Not because they do not try. They will lose because they treat AI as a shortcut. They will use it without strategy. They will copy competitors. They will buy tools they do not understand. They will skip training. They will ignore data quality. They will fail to measure results. They will call it innovation, but it will just be confusion with a subscription fee. Other businesses will win. They will identify real problems. They will map workflows. They will clean data. They will train employees. They will measure outcomes. They will improve continuously. They will use AI to create speed, clarity, and leverage. That is the difference. AI is not just a technology decision. AI is a leadership decision. It requires asking better questions. It requires discipline. It requires process. It requires accountability. It requires a willingness to change how work gets done. The companies that understand this will build serious advantages. They will respond faster. They will market smarter. They will serve customers better. They will reduce waste. They will make better decisions. They will free employees from repetitive work. They will grow with more control. That is why AI implementation matters so much. Now let's break down a simple AI implementation framework. Step 1. Diagnose. Identify the business problem. Do not start with the tool. Start with the pain. Step 2. Map. Document the workflow. Find the bottlenecks. Find the repeated tasks. Find the handoff problems. Step 3. Prioritize. Choose the use case with the fastest measurable value. Do not try to automate everything at once. Step 4. Prepare the data. Clean the information. Organize documents. Update templates. Create rules for access and security. Step 5. Build. Select the right AI tool and connect it to the workflow. Keep the solution practical. Step 6. Train. Teach the team how to use it. Show them how it makes their work easier. Give examples. Give templates. Give guardrails. Step 7. Measure. Track time saved, money saved, response speed, customer satisfaction, and revenue impact. Step 8. Improve. Use feedback to make the system better. That framework can save a business from wasting thousands of dollars. It can also turn AI from confusion into competitive advantage. Here is another important point. AI should not remove the human touch. In many businesses, the human touch is the brand. The relationship matters. The trust matters. The judgment matters. The empathy matters. The strategy matters. AI should support that, not replace it. For example, AI can draft a follow-up email. But a salesperson can add the personal touch. AI can answer basic customer questions. But a human should handle emotional or complex situations. AI can summarize a proposal. But a leader should make the decision. AI can create a first draft. But a professional should shape the final message. The best AI systems combine machine speed with human judgment. That is where the magic happens. Now let's talk about the mindset shift. Stop asking, how can we use AI? Start asking, where can AI remove friction? That question is more powerful. Where is the friction in your sales process? Where is the friction in your customer service? Where is the friction in your marketing? Where is the friction in your operations? Where is the friction in your hiring? Where is the friction in your reporting? Where is the friction in your daily communication? Friction is where AI opportunity lies. Every delay is a clue. Every repeated task is a clue. Every manual handoff is a clue. Every customer complaint is a clue. Every employee frustration is a clue. Every spreadsheet workaround is a clue. Find the friction. Then design the AI solution. This is how businesses create real impact. Now, here is the major warning. AI failure is expensive. Not just because of software costs. AI failure costs trust. If employees see one bad AI rollout, they may resist the next one. If customers get poor AI responses, they may lose confidence. If leadership spends money without results, they may become skeptical. If sensitive data is mishandled, the business may face serious consequences. If a project creates more work instead of less, the team may reject it. That is why implementation matters. You only get so many chances to introduce change before people stop believing. So do it right. Start small. Be clear. Train people. Measure results. Improve. Now let's bring this back to the main point. Most AI projects do not fail because AI cannot work. They fail because the business is not ready. They fail because the problem is unclear. They fail because the workflow is broken. They fail because the data is messy. They fail because employees are not trained. They fail because nobody owns the project. They fail because success is not measured. They fail because security is ignored. They fail because the company chases hype instead of solving pain. But every one of those problems can be fixed. That is the opportunity. AI success is not about having the biggest budget. It is about having the clearest strategy. A small business with a clear workflow can beat a larger company with a confused AI strategy. A startup with clean data can move faster than an enterprise with disconnected systems. An entrepreneur with one smart automation can save hours every week and create more capacity for growth. This is why AI is so powerful for small and mid-sized businesses. It gives leverage. It gives speed. It gives consistency. It gives visibility. It gives teams more time to focus on what matters. But only when it is done right. So here is the final message. Do not let AI become another failed software project. Do not buy tools just because they are trending. Do not automate a broken process. Do not ignore the people who have to use the system. Do not skip data cleanup. Do not forget measurement. Do not forget security. Instead, build AI around real business problems. Build it around workflows. Build it around employees. Build it around customers. Build it around measurable outcomes. That is how we fix AI failure. That is how we turn AI from hype into results. That is how we help businesses grow with technology. If you are a business owner, founder, executive, or manager, your next step is simple. Pick one workflow in your business that is slow, repetitive, or costing you money. Write it down. Map the steps. Identify the bottleneck. Then ask, how can AI help us improve this? Not replace everything. Not automate everything. Improve one thing. That is where AI success begins. And once you see one win, build the next one. Then the next one. That is how AI becomes part of your growth system. That is how your business becomes faster, smarter, and more competitive. If this message helped you, subscribe to the Grow with Technology YouTube channel for more practical AI, automation, digital transformation, and business growth strategies. Also visit www.growwithtechnology.com http://www.growwithtechnology.com for more resources, insights, and tools to help your business grow with technology. And remember this, AI is not the strategy. AI supports the strategy. The businesses that win will not be the ones chasing every new tool. They will be the ones solving real problems with clear systems, trained people, clean data, and measurable results. That is how we fix AI projects. That is how we turn technology into growth. That is how we move from artificial intelligence hype to real business impact.